Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Now when we left off, we'd finished clearing up some of the side quests in our journals, and I think pretty much all we've got left to do now is the main quest from now on, which we're going to concentrate on, obviously. Where we left off, we were still at the Lost Temple that we found with Arwin Merton and fought the big sort of secret boss, the Remoras. And all I've done really is just travel back to Caerkiflen. It was a very uneventful journey, a bit boring. Nothing happened. There was no combat or anything. But I thought we'd pick it up here. And what we're going to do first of all, we're going to travel over to the quest board, and we're going to turn in the two side quests that we still have left to turn in. And I'm not sure which factions are going to get a relationship boost from this, but we'll find out. Arcaneum, good. Well, we're only at Brotherhood. We are at Living Legend with the Antiquarians, and that's good, because I think that might mean that we can now buy the Fire Giant belt, which will bring our Boring's strength up to 25, which would be great. I'm just wondering if I've got any relics or artifacts I can hand over. Dagger +2 is a bit boring. Probably sell some of that stuff. Yeah, I don't think we've got any addition. Well, actually, there's this Dwarven Hammer. I don't know why we didn't turn that in. Let's have a look at our journal. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a bug. Let's have a quick look at our scavengers board. Got a few completed there. Wow. 3,745's worth of gold stuff to sell. So what have we got? Notes the plate armor. Anything we might want to keep here? I don't think so. Wow, there's a lot of stuff, isn't there? But nothing amazing that I definitely want to keep. It's just a lot of places we've been to. Yeah, okay. We're going to sell all that. Nice healthy bit of gold. And I'm not even going to bother checking the Arcaneum guy there. We haven't moved up a new level of relationship. And in one of the very early episodes, I'm pretty sure I said that you won't get enough artifacts to maximize the relationship with all the faction vendors. And you can see that's true, because I think we've maxed out the Antiquarians now as a result of one of those last side quests. But with the Arcaneum guy, we've pumped everything else into trying to get his relationship to max, and we haven't been able to do it. So I don't know quite what else we could have done.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some treasure in your backpacks?
Feast your eyes on this.
Feast your eyes on this. War of the Gods. Actually, the Arcaneum could take that. Maybe someone else was holding it.
See you next time, friends.
Let's hold it. We are going to buy that Fire Giant belt, though, assuming that Living Legend is enough to do it. I think it is. I think that's the maximum level.
You have some treasure in your backpacks?
So let's see his wares.
We do require.
Here we go. 6,000. Strength is going to be 25. Very nice. We're definitely taking that. And I don't know about the other stuff. I don't think we're that desperate for anything. Already got one of those. What are these, though? Increases con by 2, and the maximum con by 2, in fact, and strength, and dex. And we could do charisma, intelligence. I quite like all of those, you know. How much would it cost to get all of those? I mean, it's going to be 24,000. It's going to be about 30,000, which is twice what we've got. So let's maybe concentrate on a couple of them. We'll take the strength. We'll take the dex. We'll take the intelligence. What does Fluffy use to cast it? I think it's wisdom for Fluffy, isn't it? We might be able to get there with sales. Let's have a look. What are we going to sell? We're going to sell leather armor +1. We're going to sell these strength potions now, because we're not going to need them. Hexagonal ring. We identify. Okay, no, we can't. We don't even know it's magical, but it is. Oh no! Why did I do clear all? Stop identifying stuff. Move on to someone else. Okay, sorry about that. Let's put all that stuff back in. So what are we going to do? We're going to do the strength, the dex, the intelligence, and the wisdom with the fire giant belt. That's right. So we're going to get rid of that. These, may as well get rid of those. I mean, we're not using the healing potions, are we? So let's sell those. We've got a load of amethysts we've never used. Let's get rid of those. Similar with the diamonds and stuff, but maybe we'll hang on to those for now. These can all go. Let's take the belt off for now. And just conclude that business. And let's see what else we can sell. Sell all the special bolts and arrows and stuff. Don't know how much we get for those. So she's got a hexagonal ring as well. Maybe we'll sell that. No, I like the spider climbing boots. We'll probably sell all of these. Might keep that in case that's something for another recipe. Sluffy got, you can do the Mace of Smashing and the Manacala Morning Star. He's got one of these as well. Why have we all got these hexagonal rings? Not sure. Feel like we're not going to get towards the amount we need to get to. That's okay. We're gonna find out what these hexagonal rings are and identify them, and that might be something we can sell. Because we're definitely gonna get that fire giant belt, but we need to raise about 3,000. So let's do a quick identify and detect magic. Not in that order. Now, hopefully, if we identify one of these, that the others will all automatically identify, as I'm assuming they're the same thing. Ring of poison resistance. So did we identify all of those? Looks like we did. That's cool. I thought we probably would. Makes sense. Now, I doubt that's going to raise 3 grand. Is the only thing. So is there anything else that we could sell here? So the ring of cold resistance. We can already do shine. Let's just sell the ring. I sell the boots as well. Sell the boots. Quite like her stuff. I'll keep that. It's boring. Well, we've got to sell one of these. One of these things that we're attuned to, haven't we? I want to keep the spider climb. But maybe we give it to someone else. I quite like it though. I mean, we have one person with spider climb. I mean, maybe that's enough. Maybe that's enough. So maybe we'll just sell that. Anything here? Doesn't look like it. We'll give that a go. We've got a bunch of stuff there to sell. So let's see how much we can raise. So I'm not leaving Kirkiflin without that belt.
Clear skies, my friends. You have some treasure in your backpacks?
Sure do. But we're going to buy stuff
require
off you.
your...
Actually sell stuff to you. And then hopefully buy something. So we're going to get rid of these amethysts. These oh, that's a blood ruby. Maybe we'll hang on to those. Well, these diamonds can go. That cloak can go. Magnesium. We're going to get rid of the oil of acuteness as well, because it only makes sort of +1 stuff, and we're not doing any more of that. All these rings can go. Oh, we're still a bit short. Let's do that for now. So what do we need? We need about 800 and change. So what else can we do? Oh, these sapphires can go. It's depressing how little they're worth, actually. Don't think they're worth anything. Don't need 2 prime scimitars, do we? Probably don't even need 1, honestly. There's another one there. We're not going to do any more bows. Might do a breastplate. How are we doing? More. Sell those. I mean, maybe that, because enemies don't tend to use it. That's only worth 11. Might as well keep it, honestly. Pearls not really using. They're worth 66. We're not going to make a scimitar, are we? Sell the other one. That's worth a bit. What do we need? We need about 600 now. I mean, we're going to have the scavengers completing some more of their runs quite soon. Let's just go and check that out, because if they're quite soon, maybe we'll just long rest a couple of times and get some more cash that way. Let's see, where are they? So look at your board. Oh. Yeah, it's quite a while. Alright, back to looking if we can sell anything. Probably the oil of sharpness. We got to sell one of the things the boring's attuned to. Oh, we got rid of the cloak, didn't we? We could maybe craft some weapons from our... Although we haven't got a lot of primed stuff now. Is there anything we can craft and then maybe sell? Breastplate of deflection. So it's not something we're going to use, but it's worth a bit of money. And we only need about 600's worth. So what we do, maybe we'll start crafting that. And then when it's done, we'll sell it. So let's go and rest up. Maybe do this a couple of times.
Hello, adventure. What can I offer you?
We'd like to stay for the night.
Okay, welcome back. We've rested up. We've took a few times, but it took so long. I'm actually going to check the board and see if we've got any stuff from the scavengers. No, they're still a ways off doing anything like that. But we're going to go up and sell the breastplate we've just made. I've had a quick check against our equipped equipment, but it's not as good as anything we're wearing, so it's going to be fine to sell this.
Clear skies, you have some treasure.
Now, a slight issue
We
is
do
that
require-
we did spend quite a lot of money resting. It was only 10 gold a time, but we did have to do it about 8 times, I think, in the end. So how much have we got? So we need to raise about 700 gold, and we can sell this for 685. It's going to be close. 6477. 6440. So we can just do it. And it leaves us with 37 gold. But that's cool. That's what we wanted. We wanted to do that. So we're going to equip that belt. I'm assuming we need to attune to it. We do. That's fine. Now we're going to think about... he's going to go up to 25 strength. So what I'm interested in is what we do with these things. I mean, we're definitely going to do the intelligence on Leodana as the wizard. We're definitely going to do the wisdom on Fluffy. We're definitely going to do the dexterity on Marceli. And the question is, do we do the strength on Boring here, or do we give it to Fluffy? Because he's already wearing a belt that takes his strength to 21. It just sets it to 21. And if he was to do the strength thing, he'd only be at 19, so that would be a bit of a waste. And Boring, I mean, his belt will set it to 25, which is great, but it's going to have no effect otherwise. So actually, we probably didn't need to buy the strength one, did we, thinking about it? I mean, we could sell it back to get some money back for it, I suppose. How much is it worth? We get probably get about 1,000 for it. Maybe we will do that. So probably none of that was necessary thinking about it, but never mind. So let's do this. Let's get everyone... Oh wow, setting camp for 24 hours. We're going to do that 3 times. Right, welcome back. We're all attuned and used our tomes and everything. So here we are. So Boring now is on 25 strength with his new belt. Marceli's got the 22 dexterity. Fluffy's on the 22 wisdom. And Leodana's on the 22 intelligence. So we're looking pretty good now for the finale. So what we now have to do is travel to the Manacalon ruins. And I think the only way you can do that is overland. So we're going to head out now. So, don't want to go to the outpost, we're going to go to the Manacalon ruins. And when we're there, we'll check in with the person who sells the blueprints, because there might be something else that we can do there.
I think this is what the crown showed me.
So not one of the gems?
Obviously.
Do you feel anything else?
I'm afraid not.
That's a problem.
Let's go back to the council. We have to tell them.
What? What are we telling them? I don't understand that. Right. It's made us travel all the way here, and now we're going to go all the way back to where we once were previously. I don't understand what he's seen or needs to tell the council. But there we go. But we're going to, as we said, we're going to talk to the manuals merchant and just see if there's anything here
friends.
we could buy. That might be good for us. So acuteness we're not interested in. Anything acuteness or accuracy or sturdiness. They're all +1 stuff. We don't need those. Lightbringer short sword, maybe. So those sharpnesses are their +2 things. Well, Marceli already uses the Lightbringer longbow. And what does that do? So it's a +1 with 1d8 radiant damage. Is that better than anything she's using? It's on a par with the Frostburn dagger, which is radiant, is swapped for frost. And the dagger, which we kind of like because of the psychic damage, is pretty much already doing that. So I don't think that is actually any better than what we're using. What's this thing? So that's a no. And I saw there was an exit over here, so we'll go here. It's probably just going to take us back to the world map, but I'm just curious to see what it is in case it's not. It is. And just before we travel up, I'll just note one thing. Before playing this session, I had to download an 8 gig update, and it didn't really... There was nothing to explain what that was, but I've just noticed the travelling bar here has changed. It's now sort of fills up this circle as you get fatigued, and it lists the food units down here. Whereas before it kind of had like a little sort of semicircle thing that filled up there. So that, I don't think that's the full 8 gig download, but it certainly changed that I can see. Yeah, so we're going to walk back to Cairn now, and when you join us, we should be there. Right, so here we are back in Cairn, and it's time to head up to the council. We haven't been away that long, so I don't think we're going to drop in on the scavengers.
Three gems missing?
Perhaps they've been destroyed.
We tested the first one. It can't be done.
They must be magically concealed.
So the crown must remain incomplete?
Maybe the Sorax have the missing gems. After all, they attacked you more than once. They're clearly still after the crown.
If you can't find the gems, why keep the crown out there? It'll just keep attracting the Sorax. The attunement, remember? I'm sorry, senior deputies, but despite the attunement, I believe the crown should be secured. And secured by more than 4 adventurers who spend their nights camped in the Badlands.
I don't like this guy.
We can't
He's been
do
a
that to them.
wet blanket all the way
They
through.
have served the council faithfully.
Don't be naive. We are facing a major threat. You understand the meaning of sacrifice, and so should they.
We've searched the Badlands for these gems at our own risk.
We trusted you to keep your word and leave us the crown.
If I may, I think we need more time to consider the situation. More time? How much time? Maybe just give it a night.
I could use the day to consult with my people.
So could I.
Fine then. Anyone against?
Thank you, Lord Danantar. The Legacy Council is now adjourned. I have a bad feeling about this.
Typical. Sat there on their pretty chairs. Doesn't matter if I die.
This is wrong.
We could run.
What's the point? We know what's at stake.
They're right about one thing. Sorax will keep coming after us. After the crown.
We could retrace our steps, go back to where we found the gems. Perhaps there's a trail we overlooked.
There's nothing anymore. I can't fit another gem anywhere.
Excuse me, senior deputies.
Clear skies, Headlon.
I would advise you to avoid the palace residence tonight.
What? Why?
I'm not at liberty to say. Just trust me. You have your lodgings at the Gravekeep's cask. You should spend the night there.
Are you crazy? Or are you up to something?
Are you really working for the Arcaneum?
Why else would I be here?
This elf is...
What do you think?
It sounds like a warning.
Or a threat.
Can we trust him?
Trust the new Empire?
I have no idea what to do, but I'd like to sleep in a bed tonight.
I miss Carol's beer.
And Merton's sweet talk.
I'd prefer the residence. I like Captain Ironshell kissing me goodnight.
Maybe in your dreams.
Okay. Where's everybody else? All we have to do is take a long rest. So we've got a choice. Do we risk danger and stay at the royal residence? Or do we sleep at the inn? Well, I'm going to go and sleep at the residence because I'm intrigued to see what's going to happen if we do that.
Your rooms are ready.
Alright, let's go and rest. Pretty sure I've searched these things before, but we'll have a quick look. Oh, no. Never mind, we're straight into a battle. And there's quite a few of them. Good angle here. Wow, it's not going to be our turn for a little while. Well, they can keep trying to attack Boring all night long as far as I'm concerned, because he's got 26 armor class. Probably kept away from Ledana though. Well, let's shield that. And we've got the flying one. I'll try and knock him out of the air again. Don't know if we fought this one before. The Sorakath Shikath. Don't know what that is. Right, Marseille first. So we're going to stick on the old battle focus. And then we're going to hit this thing. Got some hit points. 4 attacks and it's down to about half health. Oh, it's a legendary creature. Okay. Right, now Leodana. I think I got rid of the sort of psychic blast thing that, you know, affected enemies that were close to us, so is this going to be disadvantaged? It's not. Oh, he countered it. Okay. Well, let's put on the Divine Favour. And we will smite these guys, and it's possible that we can do some serious damage to them. Fail. Is that it? Oh yeah, because we did the Divine Favour. Right, well, Fluffy I think is going to come and help Leodana here. Can't get all the way in though. But we could cast a spell. I'm hoping he's not going to counter it though. I guess we'll find out. The fire column might even get rid of them. Don't think I can hit this one in the air. That's it.
Evil mouse.
That's a hit.
Are you still with us?
They actually have to crit in order to hit Boring at all, which is good and bad, I suppose. Shield that one as well. Don't know why he's disadvantaged. I'm not sure about that. Because he was... Oh, he was doing the Poisonous Spine ranged attack, which is odd. But okay. That's what you're choosing. Another 4 attacks. This might be enough to kill him if we roll high. Maybe get a crit on one. No. Whittling him down though. He's probably only got a few HP left. So Marseille again. They haven't got a lot of HP, have they? I'll try the confusion. See what it does. They both fail, so they're both confused now. I'm interested to see what they're going to do. But Roaring's just going to hit these ones.
You'll die like the rest.
Now I can bring him down to help out with this one, but it's going to be a bit of a moot point, I'm sure. Oh, legendary action. Shriek power. Both saved. Now, Fluffy, I want to see what that confusion does, so I'm just going to leave that for a second. Let's target this guy instead. And I don't want him to counter, so I'm going to do it with my crossbow.
More coming your
Gave him a heavy
way.
hit. Oh, oh, he was stunned, and then he was dead. So that was pretty good. If Fluffy comes here, can he actually see this legendary one? He can. This might be enough to kill him if it hits. Oh, it's a crit as well.
Bleed.
Dead. Excellent. Okay, so it's just these two confused ones now. I'm just keen to see if they attack each other. They actually don't do anything. Let's see, how did this work? So they rolled a wisdom save against confusion and failed. Then they rolled a d10 to determine a behaviour and rolled 2, which meant they're incapacitated and they can't do anything. Okay, cool. I mean, they didn't attack each other, but never mind. Then Marceli's turn there, and I think Leodane is just... she can... okay, she can't actually move away from them, unfortunately. So... I'm going to just do a fireball, right?
Arcana evil. Death claims you.
Fluffy's alright.
Sorax, right here in our damn room. We were warned.
Sure spell? How did he know?
His warning might have saved us all, mind you.
He just wants us to think he's a friend.
Alright, yeah, let's be suspicious of the guy that
far-fetched.
warned us.
What's the plan then?
We will return to the council and hear what they have to say.
Or we could pay Sure Spell a visit.
And we are going to do that, because I realised that I didn't give him the artifact before. Let's actually rest up as we're here. Actually, where's that legendary creature? Did he drop anything? Is it no, it wasn't here. It was this room, wasn't it? Let's have a look. Magic circlet. It looks like a circlet of fireballs. Maybe we can sell that when we get up to Sure Spell. Alright, let's identify that quickly now.
Arcana evil. Oculus. Arcana evil. Oculus.
Circular basket. I can't remember if that's fireballs or scorching ray, but it's one of those, I think. May as well take some food. What's in this one? Nothing. Okay, let's go up to Sure Spell. That's back at the Gravekeep's cask, isn't it? So that's here. Let's go and talk to him. I do kind of miss boring having the spider climb, but oh well.
Oh, here you are.
That's right. Surprised?
Not really. I did warn you, after all. I'm glad you were careful.
How did you know?
Call it a hunch.
A great steaming pile of hunch. Got a bridge
Why are
to
we
sell
suspicious
too?
of the guy that warned
Oh,
us?
I have friends who gather information. The threat felt credible. I thought it wise to share.
It felt real enough for us too.
You know more than you're telling.
Always. But I'm on your side. And that's all that matters.
Really? Are we lucky? So, what other pearls of wisdom do you have to share, friend?
Certainly. Always drink wine at the Gravekeep's cask.
There we go.
Their beer is utterly foul.
Back to this joke.
Seriously? Everyone knows that.
But clearly you're here for business, not small talk. Clear sky. Anything new for the Arcanian?
Take a load of
Check
this.
this out.
Stay in the light.
Still Brotherhood. I will have a look at what he's selling, but I think that's pretty much it for primed weapons. I don't think we can really get anything from him now.
Clear sky.
And I'm confused as to how
We
you
do
can get to
agree.
that level, because I've really pumped everything into this relationship, trying to get him to sell us the stuff we want, and it's not happening. Or is it? I think we wanted a morning star. Maybe Brotherhood is enough for a lot of these. Wanted a long sword. That's all the stuff we've sold him, isn't it? On the armor's front. I don't know. We'll go and look at our recipes again in case there are any armors I want to make. Let's buy those for now. Have a look. I wanted to make that thing of fire. Oh yeah, there it is. So how much is that worth? That's 2,300. Yeah, I'm not fussed about the guardian spirits. But this plus 2d6 and setting them on fire sounds quite nice. Might actually use that as a two-hander. And this is the thing I think I wanted on Fluffy, the bear's claw. So 1d6 bludgeoning and 1d8 piercing. What's he using at the moment? He's using this one, isn't he? 1d8 plus 2d6 piercing. So it's actually we're already using something better, aren't we? Okay, so let's have a look at the armors. Robustness, not fussed about. Robust? Oh no, we got rid of the mithril stone, didn't we? And the gold of cuteness. Primed rapier might be nice if we can get it. What does this do? 1d8 plus 1 plus 2d6 plus 1. That looks pretty good actually, doesn't it? I think the leather armors are probably okay. I did quite want to build this Empress chain guard, but I think we may have used the slave stone on something else. Not sure what. Okay, so this is the plan. So we're going to make the Dragon Blade, and we're going to make the Black Viper Rapier. And those are going to kind of be our endgame weapons. In terms of the armors, we don't really need an armor, but I would like to get a primed rapier. So let's see if he can sell us one of those.
Clear sky.
We do.
Here we go. Okay. I might sell the Morning Star, and we're going to sell the heavy crossbow, because I've never found any recipes for those, I don't think. I don't really use it very much. Great. Okay. So what I'm going to do as we're here, I'm going to craft these and I'm going to keep advancing time until they're built. So we're going to edit that part out, and when we come back we'll hopefully have these pretty cool weapons.
Hello, and what can I offer?
We'd like to stay.
Okay, welcome back. Well, I'm not going to lie, that took a little while, but we have got 2 new weapons. So we're going to give the Dragon Blade to Saboring, and we're going to give the Black Viper to Marseille, and we're going to see what the difference is with what they're using now. So the Dragon Blade we'll just stick in Saboring's secondary slot. So at the moment he's doing 1d12 plus 8 damage, 13 to hit, with a 1d10 damage on the axe. Now if we switch to this, we've got a plus 12 to hit, so a bit less chance to hit. 1d10 plus 8, so 2 less maximum damage there. But we've got this 2d6 attack here with fire, which is kind of mitigating that 2 damage lost there. But it also sets people on fire. Sets enemies on fire when it hits, so it's going to do damage over time as well. So that's, we're going to stick with this, and we're going to use it as a 2-handed weapon. So it'll do, instead of 1d8, it does 1d10. That's what we're going to do with that. We've got plenty of AC, so that's, we don't need a shield really. And with Marseille, we're going to decide which one we want to keep, the Soul Drinker Dagger or the Frostburn Dagger. And I think we're going to keep the Soul Drinker Dagger, because as I said when we were first equipping it, I think there's very few enemies I can think of that are immune or resistant to this psychic damage, whereas frost damage, you know, you can see enemies being resistant to that. So we're going to equip the Black Viper now. So instead of, we'll have a look at this frostburn. So we were doing 1d4 plus 7 plus 1d8 frost. So now we're doing 1d8 plus 8. So 1d4 plus 7. Now it's 1d8 plus 8 damage with the 2d6 acid damage. Is that? Not sure. Necrotic damage. So it could be worth bearing in mind that undead might be resistant to that. So we'll keep hold of our Frostburn Dagger just in case we need to swap that out at any point, but I don't think we will. Give ourselves a few more arrows while we're here. Yeah, that's it. We're going to switch Fluffy back to his melee, and now we're going to go and see what the council have to say for themselves. So we're rocketing towards the end now, end of the story. Not sure how many more episodes we'll have. Maybe 1 more after this, maybe 2 more after this. I'm sure we'll find out.
Honourable delegates, please be seated. The Legacy Council is now in session. Chancellor Gormsdotter has the floor.
Thank you, Protector. Honorable Council members, we at the Guild of Antiquarians have come to an agreement regarding the quest for the gems of the crown of the Magister. We believe that the crown should be secured, and therefore surrendered by its current owners, in exchange for a generous payment, raised by all parties in the Council.
You can't!
You will wait for your turn to speak, Senior Deputy.
We searched the Badlands for these gems, and now you're just taking the crown away from us?
Order!
You tell him, Saboring.
We are well aware of your reservations, and we understand them. Yet, from what I heard, all parties have agreed that you should comply, for the security of all.
Security? You talk of security? What security? Just last night, Sorax attacked our quarters in the residence!
What?
Sorax? Here in Kir Kiflin?
In the palace?
Order!
Immediate action is needed.
Well, find the damned Sorax then.
Please, my lords.
You! Where are your paladins?
Where are your wizards and their divination spells?
Stop it! None of this is helping. Lord Sunblaze, you're supposed to be neutral here. Someone must introduce a formal request.
Right. Apologies. You're right. Let's vote. Only senior members, please. Those for securing the crown, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
Nay.
Nay.
Well, we have a majority.
We'll help you with the attunement issue.
Whoa, wait! Who's gonna take the crown? And where? Well, the most secure location would be the Temple of Aina, of course. The Hearth. Of course! Right here in Caer Kiflin. Neutral ground, of course. But still, the Principality of Masgarth is the center of Solasta.
Do you have a better idea, Dean Fasek?
We have secure locations too. How many high-ranking paladins in your tower, Fasek? More than actual wizards in your school.
Oh, it's all kicking off now.
Remember the dignity of your positions, my lords. Senior deputies, if you please. The council has spoken.
I actually think there's at least one traitor on the council, so I think we're going to accuse...
You keep bickering instead of looking for the traitor among you.
This is a grave accusation, Senior Deputy. Thank you, honoured delegates. The council is now in recess.
Yeah. There goes the crown, so our accusation
How
did a
could
lot.
they?
It can't end like this.
I can hear it calling. Senior deputies, please, a word.
Summer! What do you want? Your Chancellor led the charge against us in there.
I'm truly sorry, but I have some information that might interest you.
I doubt it.
It's about the secret cult of Arivad.
What?
I admit, this is second-hand intelligence, but still...
Speak up.
One of my people saw a man with a tattoo.
The letter A?
Yes. He followed the man all day, and to a gathering that night. In a remote village to the south.
What village?
It's called Earcorn. Very small, but you'll find it easily on any local map.
Thank you, Halman.
You're welcome. Someone must take care of these cultists. And the council, well, you know.
Yes, we do.
I'm so sorry.
Why? You didn't betray us.
I understand how they see things, but
Something's wrong with the council.
the council's still young. Everyone is angling for influence.
And then there's
But
the
squabbling
traitors.
academics are better than clashing armies.
Only Ergotine supported us. I mean, beside you.
Why would the new Empire be the only friend we have in there?
Ergotine's a moderate, it's true. But the new empire is subtle. Plans within plans. It's hard to say whether he was following orders or voting his conscience. I wouldn't read too much into his vote, at least for now. It didn't change anything, anyway. But what about you? How are you coping without the crown?
Better than I expected.
Same for me, actually. It almost feels like we still have the crown.
Exactly. We lost its magical power, but the voice is still calling.
Interesting. So the attunement is unaffected by physical separation.
Keep the crown safe, Marshal. Will you, please?
You have my word.
Go to Earcorn. Okay. Got 10,000 gold as well. Not sure we really need it at this point. Who's this? It's like Arwin wants another word.
Hey, you!
Not drowning in your beer today, Arwin?
No, wait. They took the crown from you?
How do you know that?
How? You really think I'm just a drunk? The whole principality knows you have that crown. I mean, had.
Yeah, indeed.
Something's not right.
You think we need you to tell us?
I mean something's up. Something big.
What, exactly?
They're here.
Who? The Sorax.
Not them. They're pawns.
You're drunk.
What is wrong with you? Haven't you seen enough? Didn't you see what they can do to people? At first I thought you were just another bunch of brainless council lackeys. But you've seen their ways. In Culperin and plenty other places, I'm sure. The way they get into people's heads. I've watched the people of Caer Kiflin for 10 years. I've felt a change. Slow, subtle. Until now, it's getting stronger, and I can't let them win.
So what? You're ready to become a hero again?
I can still fight.
Are you offering to join us?
You brought back my sword. That blade and I. You've slayed countless abominations down there in the Badlands. You helped me get closure for my lost child. You were at my side when we took down the Remoras. Yes. I'd like to join.
I guess we did do all that for him. Boring. No. I mean, yeah, we'll take him along.
Fine.
Why not?
Come with us.
Haha, now you're talking.
Cool. Okay, well, drunkard Arwin is on our team now. Let's have a quick look at our things. Yeah, okay, so our only objective at this point is to go to Earcorn, so let's go and do that. I wish I'd known we were going to get 10,000 gold before I sold all our stuff, but I guess it wasn't stuff that we were really using. Just one day, that's okay.
This is it? Earcorn.
Look, a farm. And another. High adventure. I love it.
Hey, you wanted to come with us.
Exactly how I imagined the lair of evil Sorakath worshippers.
But it could be hiding a small group of infiltrators. Let's look around for anything suspicious.
What? No tavern? That's suspicious for a start.
That was my line.
Shut up.
Why is
We're
he
trying
so
to be
tall?
stealthy.
Nothing here yet. Some flowers to pick, but I don't think I'll bother. Oh, cutscene.
I have something.
Footprints? Really? It's a village. People live here.
Your villagers have claws.
Sorax?
This is it. Be ready for anything.
Oh, there we go. Another one of these Shikaths down there. I don't know if it's another legendary. It's like a couple of veterans. They seem to be charmed in some way. Oh, there's some more in this direction as well. So there seems to be quite a few. Some out here. Oh, good. There's a abomination down here. So I think we'll definitely focus on the ones that are near us to start with. And oh, it's like Arwin's getting first go. And yeah, maybe we'll just shoot at this assassin. What sort of powers has he got? Rope grapple. You can target a creature and pull it. Could be worth a try. Oh, it succeeded. Never mind. Let's just move over here so we can maybe protect Leodana a bit from any enemies coming in. Where's it gone? We got this guy. Okay, so we got Fluffy. What should we do? Well, I think we're definitely going to get the spiritual weapon going here. I'm going to start off with this guy because he was a legendary opponent last time we fought one. We'll just give him a couple of whacks.
Wait till the next one.
Stunned him. Yeah, another one. God, there's 2 abominations. Okay, let's bring Marseille down. We're gonna... Oh. There's an assassin right there. Let's put our battle focus on him. We're gonna target this Shikath. Especially as he's stunned, and we're gonna get advantage.
You have them now.
So that's 32 on that hit. That's a crit. 27... 31... 41, I think, on that one. Dead? How is he not dead? Dead.
Crush him!
Now Leodana, what can we do? We've got quite a lot of stuff going on, haven't we? Got our high level spells back. We could do a chain lightning maybe. How many could we hit with that? We could hit all of them. No allies, it doesn't look like. So let's yeah, let's see what happens.
I'm coming.
Couple of saves, couple of failures. The failures took massive damage. 47 damage, and the saves took 23. So that was pretty nice. Now the assassins are gone. Let's pull Leodana back a bit more. So she's not a frontline fighter, obviously. And now boring. So what should we do? We'll put the Divine Favour on.
Evo Viribe.
And I think we'll have a go at this abomination. So a couple of hits here with our Dragon Blade. What's that going to do? And we are going to smite.
More coming
Set him
your
on
way.
fire. So that was 24, 35, 37 damage on that one. Wow, not bad. We'll try that again. Another smite. Not quite as much damage, but he's in the red. Oh, his veterans can... Surely that was a dash. Maybe that was a bonus attack. Low rolls. In fact, I don't think he can even damage boring. Even with a 20, he wouldn't have enough. Although I think maybe a crit is an automatic success. I'm not sure. Oh, you can bet we're going to try and knock him out of the air. Right, Merton. Well, I guess we're going to attack this guy.
Again! Harder!
And a bonus attack. And he killed him. Well done, Arwin. Now the Fluffster. Yeah, he is in melee range, so I think we've got to concentrate on this. We use Leodana to bring down that cultist thing flying around. Oh, 20 damage. He does quite a lot of damage now in melee, Fluffy. On the sly. Let's put our battle focus on again. We'll hopefully kill this guy in one. Yeah.
Bravo! Victory is yours!
And then we'll turn our attention to this abomination. Pretty good. Right, now we want to knock this guy out the air, primarily. And maybe we'll do it with Scorching Ray. We put a couple on him, just in case one misses, and I'll put one on this abomination as well. Oh, we've got another one. Let's do 2 on each. We counted it, of course. Of course he did. Take out our frustration on this veteran.
That's
And he's on fire. He's dead. Dead in a hit. Right. Let's get this guy then. Oh, that's a crit. as well. Kill. Wow. He's an absolute beast now. Was that 44, 48, 58 damage on that last hit? I think it was a crit, in fairness, but wow, even so. Have we got a... No, we don't have a ranged weapon either. We'll move a bit closer, in case he's still alive after we knock him out of the air. He's going to go now. And did nothing. So now, Merton, you're going to try and shoot this guy out of the air. That's a fail. We'll try again. Got him. Oh, it wasn't enough to knock him out, though. Fluffy, I guess we'll shoot with our crossbow rather than a spell in case he counters it. There he goes. And he's dead.
That didn't feel like we surprised them.
Because we didn't. This was a trap.
Yep. Carefully set up to kill us. Well, you, I guess.
Maybe Arwin Merton
Halman
was the actual
Summer?
target.
He said the intelligence wasn't certain.
The antiquarian? He told you about this place?
He's a traitor.
A Sorak in disguise?
Or just one of their agents?
Anyone checked him for a tattoo?
There's only one way to know for sure.
Let's go back to Care Kitchen.
Strip search. Right. I guess we'll have a little look at the gear they've dropped. Not expecting anything too amazing. I'll take that. That'll do. And yeah, there wasn't really anything else here to interact with, so let's just head back. Let's just put Fluffy back with his shield. So this episode's getting up there in length, but I would quite like to go back and confront the council again in this episode. So we'll do that, see what resolution we can get for this trap, and then we'll probably call it a day. But let's carry on for now.
What's going on?
Is that the army? In the city?
Let's find Summer.
I'd prefer to find Karen first.
I have to check on someone. I'll catch you later.
Check on who? I thought he had no friends left.
His brewer, maybe?
Okay, well let's try and find Halman Summer in this episode. I guess Karen's probably in here still, is he? Generally is. Oh, Bitterroot's here as well. Can we talk to them?
Hey, Carol. Seen Karen around?
Not since the conscription.
Conscription? Is that what's happening?
I know, it's been in the air, but now... Rumor has it that Gallivan's armies are massing at the eastern border.
Gallivan? Why?
Ask your friends on the council. They were supposed to keep the peace.
Okay, that wasn't talking to Arwin and Bitterroot then. Never mind, they don't want to talk to us just yet. I feel there's going to be a few cutscenes as we make our way to the council area. Anything here? What's going on with Captain Heather?
Stay in the light, friends.
Nothing. Daliat's here.
Daliat? What's going on?
Well, I'd rather not say.
Always secretive.
Do we still need to play this game?
Oh, hello.
Headlong Surespell. What a surprise.
Are you two related?
He's my superior. 2 ranks above. Right.
So, you two are spies?
Such a crude word. We prefer the old name, Silent Whisper.
The intelligence service of the Manakanan Empire? Really?
Nicer than spies.
So, what's in there?
Nothing, and no one, I'm afraid. I was looking for your acquaintance, Halman Summer.
Oh, him. We were looking for him too.
I'm afraid he's gone.
Isn't everybody leaving?
The Antiquarians and the other Snow Alliance people are pulling out. The Antiquarians are still packing up, though.
He sent us to investigate a lead.
Or rather, sent us into a trap.
I'm not surprised. We had eyes on him, but we lost him.
Is he that good?
Or he had help. Magical.
Sorax?
Who knows?
What triggered all this?
You should really get to the council. They'll tell you everything.
First time for everything, I suppose. Okay, so I'm glad we bought the fire giant belt off Halman Summon when we did, because it doesn't look like he's going to be able to sell us anything from now on. What's going on here? We've got our map. Is there any people of interest around here? The mayor's over there. We go up and talk to Beryl Stonebeard, maybe.
Lady Stonebeard, what's happening?
You still here? I suppose we owed this mess to you.
What mess?
War. Or the threat of war.
We didn't do anything.
Well, the Snow Alliance representatives are leaving. We don't want to be caught between Masgath and Galavan.
What about maintaining peace?
I did my part. Didn't work.
When are you leaving?
As soon as my dawdling cousin gives the order. Let's hope we can meet again. On the same side.
Good luck, my lady.
Cut the my lady stuff, will you?
Right, back to the council then. Are we going to get some answers?
In Mareki's name, you're here.
What is happening?
The whole delegation from the Tower of Knowledge. They were poisoned.
Poisoned? How many died?
All of them. 30-something. But that's not the point. After Dean Fazek accused the Council of favoritism toward the Principality for keeping the crown in Caer Kiflin.
At the Temple of Einar, which is not affiliated with the Principality.
I know that, of course. Yet soon after, we all ate at the same table. But the Tower delegates died in their sleep. Of course, Galavan took it as an attack by the Principality.
But that's why the Tower's on the Council, and not Galavan's government, to avoid exactly that.
You think I don't know that? This is real politics, my friends. Diplomacy is dead.
So the Legacy Council was a sham all along?
No. It was a real, honest effort to maintain peace.
And it failed.
We're not at war yet.
But Galavan's massing troops at the border.
Bad news really does travel fast. Anyway, pressure is growing for the princess to intervene.
Her? How?
Not as member of the council, as head of state. But tell me, where were you now that your quest is, well...
Chasing the Sorax and their pawns.
Unsuccessfully.
Halman Summer might have been one of them.
What? The man was... I mean, I dined at his mansion recently. He...
Where?
Where what?
A mansion? He told us he lived at the Snow Alliance embassy.
No. His family has a mansion in town. Oddly, it's right next door to the Circle of Danantar's headquarters.
We need to go there.
I might need you when you're done with this errand.
Okay, so we have the next objective, which is to search Halman's house, which is... presumably somewhere. There's an area here we haven't checked out. Or it could be... could be there? I do not know, but we'll find out in the next episode, because this one's run on a little bit. But we're definitely heating up now. Things are kicking off, and it's definitely going to be the end of the story fairly soon, which will be quite exciting. But thanks for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please do hit the like button. It'd be great if you could also subscribe to the channel. And in the meantime, I hope to see you next time for more Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Bye for now.